school in Shoreview, Minnesota, and it is Friday, and we're going to talk about music theory. Just waiting on Periscope to show up here. All right. 1 second. Let me enter this in. Check, check. Okay, looks like we're good. Okay, so Facebook's live, Periscope's live, YouTube is live, and we're good to go. Okay. Hey, thank you so much, everybody, for showing up tonight. Today we're going to talk about seventh chords. So let's get right to it. I'm going to switch to my desktop mode, and I'm going to call up the Berklee College of Music Harmony text right here. I queued it up to the chapter. So we've been talking about triads, we're talking about intervals, and you are definitely going to want to have reviewed that before you look into seventh chords, because we're going to be building off of that knowledge. So a seventh chord, well, let's read what they have to say here. The logical extension of a diatonic triad is the addition of another diatonic third above the fifth of the triad. So here you have a triad, the first three notes, 1, 2, 3, and with another diatonic third above the triad creates a seventh chord. So 4 notes stacked in thirds, diatonic to a key. The result is a diatonic seventh chord which contains a diatonic seventh degree above the root. In triads, there are only 3 intervallic relationships: root to third, root to fifth, and third to fifth. With the added pitch of seventh chords, the complexity doubles: root to third, fifth, seventh, third to fifth, seventh, fifth, seventh. Thus, seventh chords are more complex than triads. True. Chords with a major third. Okay, we're going to skip this part. If you want to look at it, go ahead and check out the Berklee text, because they basically give you the same information a little bit further here. We are going to look at seventh chords based on their relationships to triads. So, chords built on C and F are major triads with major sevenths. Okay, so here we have a C major triad, C, E, G, with a diatonic third on top. Creates a major seventh between the root and the seventh. So that's going to be a major 7 chord. Same here with the F major 7 chord. We've got an F major triad with a diatonic third on top, creates a F major 7. Okay. So these are all chords diatonic to the key of C. So you have and this is how they occur naturally in the major scale too. So like you see here, the 1 chord and the 4 chord are major 7 chords. The chords built on the 2nd degree, 3rd degree, and 6th degree in the key of C, D, E, and A are minor triads with minor sevenths. So these are minor seventh chords. We have a minor triad here and a diatonic third on top with a minor seventh interval on the outside there between the root and the seventh. That's a minor seventh chord. The chord built on G is a major triad with a minor seventh, okay? So this is the 5th degree of the scale. We have G7, right? So a G major triad with a minor seventh on the outside from the root to the 7th of the chord. Okay? So that is a dominant 7th chord. Major triad with a minor 7th on the outside. Or you could think it's a minor third from the 5th of the chord to the 7th degree. The chord built on a B is a diminished triad with a minor 7th. Okay, so here you have a diminished triad, BDF, with a minor, a major third on top. Okay, so that's going to be a B minor 7 flat 5. That chord type is a minor 7 flat 5. So you have a diminished triad with a minor 7th degree between the root and the 7th. So here are some very acceptable standardized chord symbols. I would highly recommend these over just about anything that you see in any other book. Obviously Berklee has spent a lot of time deciding what works best for chord symbols. So these will work very well. MAJ7, major 7. Hyphen 7 would be a minor 7. And then a dominant 7 is going to be just a 7. That's a dominant 7. Or here they give it to you. Major triad with a minor 7th. Then a minor 7 flat 5. There's the chord symbol, hyphen 7 flat 5. A diminished triad with a minor 7th. Okay, so in the key of C major, these are the diatonic 7th chords. 1 major 7, 2 minor 7, 3 minor 7, 4 major 7, 5 dominant 7, 6 minor 7, 7 minor 7 flat 5. Okay, here they are with the roots. Now these Roman numerals are going to be the same for any key if it's a major scale. So if it's A, it's still going to follow this Roman numeral formula. If it's on E, same thing. Okay. There are other 7th chord structures which are not diatonic to a major key, such as the augmented 7. Okay, so here is the chord symbol, plus 7, which consists of an augmented triad, so G, B, D sharp, with a minor 7th degree. So we got root to the 7th, that's a minor 7th, G to F. The diminished 7th chord, which consists of a diminished triad with a diminished 7th, is going to, so here's the chord symbol, little circle 7. Basically you have a diminished triad, C, E flat, G flat, with a diminished 7th on top. So it's going to be a double flatted 7, C to double flatted B. Okay. In the diminished 7th chord, the diminished 7th interval is sometimes written inharmonically. And they probably do that for ease of reading. So here you have a diminished triad with a double flatted 7 on the outside between the root and the 7th of the chord. Or here is an enharmonic spelling. So it would give you the same result. For example, it would be the same key on the piano. So the minor major 7th chord, here's the chord symbol, hyphen with major 7 in parentheses, consists of a minor triad with a major 7th. So here you have C, E flat, G, that's a minor triad. Now from the root to the 7th of the chord, you have a major 7. That's a minor major 7 chord. Notice in the chord symbol, the hyphen represents the basic chord sound, minor, while the major 7th indicates the 7th quality. The parentheses is necessary to keep minor and major from being confused. Okay, pretty wise to do that. Here's some other chords. The major 6th chord and the minor 6th chord, which consist of a major or minor triad. So obviously a major triad for the major 6th and a minor triad for the minor 6th, and an added 6th degree. So major 6th chord, C, E, G, major triad, plus a major 6th interval on the outside. Okay, here's a minor 6th chord, C, E flat, G, with a major 6th interval on the outside. Okay, usually when you see something like the minor symbol in a chord, it applies to the 3rd degree of the chord. So if you have a 6th chord, for example, you just have a major 6th, using a major 6th and then whatever it specifies as far as major and minor. The dominant 7 sus4 chord, which consists of a suspended 4th triad with a minor 7th. So here you have a sus4 triad, right? 1, 4, 5, and then the dominant 7th up there. Here is, well, it's kind of misleading because it doesn't have a 3rd in it. So these are exact same chords. You can't really say whether they're minor or major. It's ambiguous. So, yeah. Okay, let's check out our homework. Just remember your rules for triads and then the extra note. And you should be fine. Okay. Those are triads. Okay, so homework number 16, C major 7. So I will go through C with you. Just like a lot of Berklee exercises, you're going to go circle 5 all the way through the circle of fifths and do every chord quality for every key. Have fun with that. So, major 7 chord. Just to review, we got a major triad on the bottom with a major 7th degree on the outside. Minor major 7, we have a minor triad with a major 7 interval on the outside. Here's a C major 6 chord. You need a major triad with a major 6th on the outside. Here's a tricky one, minor 6th chord. You need a minor triad, so C, E flat, G, with a major 6th interval on the outside. C minor 7, you need a minor interval, a minor triad with a minor 7th on the outside. C minor 7 flat 5, you need a minor triad with a minor 7th on the outside. A diminished triad with a minor 7th on the outside. Okay, C7, you need a major triad with a minor 7th on the outside. Augmented 7, you need an augmented triad with a minor 7th on the outside. Okay, it's a dominant 7th chord with a sharp 5. C7 sus4, you need a sus4 triad, so like in the key of C, it'd be C, F, G, with a dominant 7 or a minor 7 on the outside. So you need a B flat up there on top. C diminished 7, you need a diminished triad with a diminished 7th on the outside. Okay, so just take that through all the keys and you should be good. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to check for questions. Let's see. How are we doing here? Okay. I think that's about it. Let me know if you have any questions. You can write them in the comments if you think of some later. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have an awesome night and a great weekend. Thank you. Take care.